Hello everyone and welcome back to Rivercraft. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to build a very simple house in Minecraft. You don't really need many materials at all. And yeah, so let's get into it. So basically, what you're going to need to do is first you're going to need to just place like 4 logs up. Okay. Then you're going to take these oak planks and you're just going to First, you need oak planks, you need glass, you need oak stairs, and birch logs. You need about a stack, so 64 of each, and then you'll probably be fine. And then we're just gonna put some more oak. We're gonna do this for about like 8 blocks. So that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's 8. And then there we go. Then we're gonna put some 4 more logs on there, and then we're just gonna go like this until we have 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna do this again. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. And then what we're going to do for the windows, we're just going to make a hole, and then we're going to do one there, and then we're just going to put, you can also put glass panes if you want. To make a glass pane, you just need 4 glass, and we'll give you 16 glass in a crafting table. And then we'll do another small window, and then we'll do a big window over here. There we go. And then we're going to take this again, and then we're just going to keep on doing this until we have okay, now we're gonna put, just gonna, there we go. And now we're going to, and you also need a door, so door, there you go. And then, if my voice sounds a bit quiet, it'll improve in the future. Right now I don't have a mic, but I'll get a mic soon, so don't, so, yeah. Okay, now you can do a big one like that. In front and inside, and then there we go. So now for the floor, we're just gonna dig out 1 block below, just 1 block on each block, like this, Um, and if you don't have access to birch logs, then you don't have to do this. You can just put plain oak logs, but you're just gonna place birch logs like this. So like 1 birch log, then empty block, 1 birch log, empty block, kind of like that. So every other block you place a birch one, and then you just place it again like that. And then so what we're doing is we're doing a checkered pattern. And then we have another one there, 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 another one there. There, there we go. So now we're just gonna place the oak logs in between. Now you don't have to, if you don't have access to oak, you can just do this with birch. If you don't have access to birch, you can just do this with oak. You can do this with any other wood as well, but you need 2 woods to do it. But you don't have to. I'm just doing it with birch and oak just to show you guys. So that's what it looks like. It looks pretty cool. And then for the roof, it's pretty simple. You don't really need many materials. You're just gonna put stairs. And the tip is, if you place a stair on the top block, on the top part of the blocks, on the top middle, it will place upside down, but if you place it on the bottom, it'll place normally. So, and then we just have like this. You just need to place this around. Oh. And then in survival mode, this will be a little bit difficult to do the roof. This is probably going to be the most difficult part in survival mode because it's like bridge and stuff. So I'll also suggest bringing a stack of dirt with you, just so that you can like do stuff. Because in survival you'll just have to place a block here, so that you can continue. Like you'll place a block here, and then you can like continue up above like that. And then when you go into the house, you just bridge up, and then you just break the block that you place. So like that, and then even in creative you need to do this. So you need to place a block there, and then you need to do this. You can break it if you want to, but in survival I don't suggest doing it. And then it's a little bit harder to do it now. You need to kind of like place it on this side. So there's one side, and then there's there. You don't want to place it on there. You want to place it there or there. So if I place it there, it'll place it there. But if I place it on the bottom half, then it'll place it like that. If I'm placing it like that, and there, yeah. So just do it like this. Just walk a little like one. So like place a stair, walk one block, and then place it on this corner. And then for the corner, you're just gonna place it like that. And then you're just gonna continue this until you have a perfect roof. Now, it might not make a perfect roof, but it doesn't really have to. And if it doesn't, you can just use a slab of any type of wood. I'll show you if it doesn't make a perfect match. Not really match, like a perfect kind of like square thing. So then you just, oh, wrong way. Okay, like that. Okay, there we go. And then I think it's easy if you're building a creative. It's easier to not fly, because then it will it's just way easier. And if you guys wanted to know, I will also be posting server content like Hypixel and DonutSMP. So yeah, if you guys like Hypixel or DonutSMP, I might play like the Unstable SMP and 2B2C, but I don't know yet. Okay, so it does kind of make, it doesn't really make a perfect match, I don't think. It doesn't, yeah, it does make a perfect match, okay. So if you build it like I did, if it doesn't make a perfect match, then you can just always get a slab, and then you can just place it like that, or like this. Wait, oh, I broke this loop. You can place it kind of like this, and then, or you can just place a full block. But I like to place slabs. You can place a full block and then like that. But this one makes a perfect fit. So now, if you made a mistake, don't worry, it doesn't matter. Only if you like want it to be like this, then you have to redo pretty much the whole house, and you have to recount. So now this will make, there we go. It'll make a perfect tip. And then you're just gonna place a door here. Wait, not that, not like that. Like that. There you go. And then you have a door, and then for in the inside you can customize it as what you want. And then you can also place like slabs against here, and then just pull that with the whole thing, so it says you don't have to look at this. And then of course you'll also need a torch like this. You can place torches, or what you can do is you can if you have been to the Nether in survival, or if you're like on an SMP like the Donut SMP, which I don't think you well, you won't be playing, you won't be building these. So like, if you are like in if you're in survival, or if you're like building this house once you've gone to the Nether in survival, you can use um car, you can use carpets. My favorite color is light blue, and then you just use glowstone like this, and then you just replace some of the blocks with glowstone, and you can like build like a little bit of carpet like this, and then you can just replace the blocks with glowstone, some of the blocks, and then you can just place carpet over it so that it's not ugly. If you don't want carpet, you don't have to, but carpet is just a very easy recipe to make. You just need 2 wool, and it'll give you 2 carpets in a crafting range. Like this, like that, no? Like that. So yeah, so yeah, now you guys know how to build a house. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. So, bye.